Hey everyone, Dave from Repair Rule. So, true to form, like it always works. You can see, it's still cold here, got snow. I need to go out to my garage and do some work. Issue is, come out yesterday and the furnace in my garage doesn't want to work. So, I think I know what the problem is. I'm out here today to fix it, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. So it's going to be chilly while I'm out here, but I do have a couple of electric heaters in here that we will flip on to take some of the chill off. Got one over here, and I've got one over there. And let's see if we can get his furnace fixed. Okay, so here's my furnace. Let me tell you what was happening. I would come in, turn up the thermostat, and it would call for heat. The furnace would kick on as it should, and you could hear the draft inducer pick up, no problem. Flames would start, and then the main burner would not kick on, and then all of a sudden it would just shut back down. And so did a little bit of research, but I already had a pretty good idea of what the issue was here, and I think that is the problem. There's a sensor in here called a flame sensor. These things are common to give problems, go bad. So we're going to pop it open. I'll show you where that flame sensor's at and get it cleaned up. If we can't get it cleaned up, then we're going to be ordering a new one. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so first things first, what we need to do is just take this panel off to be able to get into the controls. We have 3 screws here, 2 screws down low. Let me just buzz that off. Okay, so I should have mentioned before you take the panel off, make sure that you have the power disconnected to your furnace. Okay, so I'm going to take the camera and get it in closer so you can see. Okay, so let me tell you what we're looking for here on the wiring. And all furnaces are different, so you'll have to check your own furnace, but this is the main gas valve here. And what we're looking for out of this wiring harness is the wire that has a single wire, in fact, looks like this one, that goes up. Well, this is going to be a tough one to get to, but right here in the back, this single wire goes up to this flame sensor right here. So we need to take this flame sensor out, clean it, put it back in, and see if that'll take care of our problem. So all we're going to do is disconnect the wire off. Then I'll have to get a driver up in here to take the pieces off, and we'll get it out, and then I'll show you what we have. Okay, here's what we have. We just unplugged the wire off of the sensor, flame sensor. There was actually only 1 screw holding that in. This little key here slides onto a little spot up there on the cabinet, and then 1 screw goes in. And you can see these get burnt on the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to take steel wool, and we're going to clean off that burnt section, and we're going to put it back in here, and we're going to give it a try. I do want to mention that what we're working on here is a Goodman furnace. It's right here, Goodman. And the model of it is right here. It's GMNT040-3B. You can see that. And this is a 40,000 BTU natural gas furnace, or it can be ran on liquid propane, which that's what I'm using, and it's 37,000. So anyway, that's what we're working on. Let's get this this flame sensor cleaned up and reinstalled. Okay, so got my steel wool flame sensor They recommend that you hold it back at the back where the electrical connector is. So I'm holding the plate in the ceramic part. So anyway, all I'm going to do is run this around it. And I'll do quite a bit of that to clean it, all the burnt section off of it. And it looks like it's cleaning up real nicely. I'll show you here in just a moment. Okay, so there you are. Let's see if you can see that. It's all cleaned up. Looks good. We'll get it reattached to the furnace. Well, that was a bear getting that up in there, but it's in there. I'm going to get that wire hooked back up. Okay, there we go. Wire's hooked up. Sensors back in. We'll get this panel back on and we'll give it a try. Okay, so the flame sensor was not the problem in this case. I am glad that I got it out and cleaned it up. It was corroded. Next step, we're going to come down at the bottom at the blower motor and we're going to replace the start capacitor, which just slides into this slot here at the top. We're going to already disconnected the wires from it and pulled it out. Here's our new one. I'm going to slide it. Drops down in like that. We got 2 screws to put on and the wires, so let's get that done. Okay, so there we are. We have the new start capacitor put in and the wires are hooked back up and it's anchored down. So let's get this plate back on and give it a try and see what we've got. Okay, so the draft inducer is on. And we're trying to pull flame. Like a minute and a half, something like that, the blower motor should be kicking on. And we have the blower motor. So everything's working properly. So if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and we'll be bringing more of these repairs. As you know, repairs rule. When something breaks down, they rule your life until you get them fixed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.